type of machine learning, there are various types of models such as random forest, linear regression, decision tree, and support vector machine. Now for the next slide. All these models have been implemented by us in this project. These models include the linear regression, support vector machine, random forest, and decision tree. The definitions of these models are provided in this slide. Now the further presentation is going to be carried out by my friends. Thank you.
Now for the software tools and technologies, tools used in this project. Our is a Python based project. Python is a very high level programming language that is used in various AI driven projects because it has a lot of inbuilt library and function which makes it easier for implementation. We collected our data from various websites like agricrop.nic.in, farmer.gov.in, india.gov.in, and kaggle.com. And we organized data in a specific format. Then we saved our data as a CSV delimited type file. Then after saving the data, we are going to implement the data through Jupyter Notebook, which is a part of Anaconda software. Through Jupyter Notebook, we imported the required packages from the library, used it thoroughly in the code. Coming to the next slide, we have uploaded the Excel data in the Jupyter Notebook. Then coming to the next slide, we are going to discuss the method used in this project. Firstly, we installed the latest version of Python setting in the PC. Second, then we installed Anaconda inside the Jupyter Notebook for running the codes thoroughly. Thirdly, we installed various libraries using pip in Windows PowerShell. Fourthly, we imported required packages in the Jupyter for the download packages. Fifth, we processed the data using median technique and filled the null points. Sixth, we plotted the data in histogram for better understanding. Seventh, a pipeline is being created for channeling the data into record module after splitting training data and test data in 80-20 ratio for better results. 8. We used different types of models for the project validation for skills learned library. 9th, then we have compared the mean and standard deviation of the different models and choose the better one for the better predictions. Coming to the next slide, we are going to discuss data histogram. Here we can see 8 attributes and which we have imported from Excel sheet. Through this, we can see data statistics of different features of data. This is done because with this data specification, it will be easy for us to understand the data and implement the code as required. We can see various ranges of data in this histogram. Then coming to the next slide, we are going to explain the data correlation in this slide. So coming to the next slide, here our target feature is price. We have plotted the graphs using matplotlib against the other 3 features which are mostly correlated with the target feature. By using this graph and analyzing it, it will be very easy for us to implement the model and prioritize the most positively and most negatively correlating features with the price. From now onwards, my fellow teammate Abhishek will discuss.
Now, coming to the code, we are going to firstly discuss about the pipeline of the project. So through the pipeline, we are going to channel the data into the selected model. So in here we can see there are 4 models selected in this data. So the 4 models are linear regression, decision tree regressor, random forest regressor, and support vector. So after selecting the perfected model, we are going to feed the model using model.feed function. So we have prepared some data for the testing purposes. So we have written here prepared data equal to mypipeline.transform, then some data. Then we have here ran the code and we got output of 5 data. So we are going to test on only 5 data for now. So then after we have created a list of the levels